Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is video number 2 on the channel. Okay, yeah, I gotta try to make this quick. I don't want to be like, fuck, I suck at intros, bro. All right, video number 2 on the channel. You probably read the title, so you already know what the video's about. I don't need to do much explaining. Last video, the only comment, or at least at the time of recording this video, the only comment on the last video was feet. So today's video word is feet. I'm gonna be talking about feet for 30 minutes. Or trying to talk about feet for 30 minutes. And yeah, we're gonna see where it takes me. Starting now. Feet. Feet are quite interesting, I gotta be honest. They look quite weird. Anytime I focus on them too much, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know, they just kind of freak me out a little bit. Like it's just like, I don't know, bro. Like the way toes are shaped. Maybe it's just my toes too. I'm pretty sure everyone has like different feet, but like it's like weird little alien tentacles. I don't know. But feet are pretty cool too. You couldn't walk if you didn't have feet. You feel me? You couldn't fucking drive a car. You couldn't even stand, I don't think. Could you balance without feet? I mean, you probably could balance like a little bit, but you probably couldn't stand for like more than a couple seconds or something. Or like you can't stay up unless you're like moving or something. I don't know. How that, cause like you don't got no supports at the bottom, so you're just wobbly. But I think maybe if you just keep walking, you might be able to keep your balance, but I doubt it. So yeah, feet are a pretty important part of your body, low key, when I think about it. You use your feet probably a lot more than you realize. And it's just hot as hell. I'm sorry that I don't got a shirt on, by the way. It is hot as fuck outside. But I wanted to record outside today because the video quality on the last video wasn't that great. Though, I don't know, it's kind of odd to me how, like, it seems to be so many people, like, really, like fucking with feet recently. And I know a lot of people are probably just, like, clip farming it, whatever, LARPing it, just trying to make, like, funny videos, get quick virality. Which I can't blame them, it works. I've done the same thing a couple of times, but no, the people that like genuinely like are like, yeah, take your socks off, babe. Oh, like on some feet, bro. I don't know if I can get down with all that, bro. That's just like a whole, like, I don't know. Sometimes I be feeling like I'm a bit of a freak, bro. Sometimes I be feeling like I'm freaky, bro. Sometimes I be feeling like I do too much, bro. Maybe I scare away the crowd. That's some whole other shit though, bro. I can't like I don't know, like a motherfucker just be walking on their feet all day, feet be sweaty, fucking if they fucking forget to wear shoes during whatever part of their day, or maybe they go out in their backyard really quick, then they got dirt on their fucking feet and maybe fucking shit and bugs and no thank you. I don't get down with that at all. I don't really understand how people can. But I'm not here to judge, so I'm not here to put you down if you like feet. If you like feet, that's 100% like you, bro. You do you, bro, and I'm gonna do me. It's not, a bother to my life. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, you like feet? Fuck you. And people that are like that, bro, like, I really be feeling bad for them, bro, because, it's so easy when someone is just like, hey, you know what? I don't like that thing that you do. I think you're weird for that. Fuck you. It's so easy to just reciprocate that and be like, you know what? Fuck you too, bro. But when you really, like, if you were to ever get to know any of those people, bro, like, you'll come to find out they probably are not treated very nice by other people. Now, whether that is from, you know, the results of their own actions or not, you know, I still believe that, you know, everyone could be guided towards, you know, a better path and you know, a more stress-free way of living. And, you know, it's just like, next time someone that you just don't know, or just some, you know, some random ass dudes just like hate him for no reason, bro, just try to take a second, put yourself into their shoes, bro, give them a compliment, and then just go on about your day, bro, and it'll probably change their fucking life. You feel me? They're so negative, not because, you know, they were just born with a negative soul, because no one's born with a tarnished, negative, mucky soul. Everyone's soul is like clay. You're born with a clay soul, and it gets molded as you grow. No one is born rotted. So, you know, you never know what you may do for someone like that by just showing them a little bit of positivity. You feel me? And yeah, it's very unfortunate to see so many people in the world not know how to express themselves the way they should be, and how to deal with the things they got going on in their mind the way they should, so they take it out on everyone else. It's a terrible, sad thing to see, and we got to be the ones to break the cycle. If we just reciprocate that hate, then it's just going to be reciprocated again and again, and create more hate and more hate and more negativity, and it's just a terrible cycle that's never, ever, ever going to end unless somebody starts to be the positive influence. And so I guess I'll be taking that upon myself sometimes, or a lot of the time, you know, and I just be trying to, I don't know, bro. I just be trying to make people feel better about themselves, and I think it honestly, it makes me feel better about myself too. And I think if you guys were to try it, it would make y'all feel better about yourselves, and it'd make everyone feel better about everyone. And you know, we could really start filling the world with peace and love. But you know, I don't know, man. I'm just completely off topic now. I'm not even talking about feet no more. We need to step back a little. Hey. Okay. I'm sorry. But yeah, feet, bro. Feet are very interesting, and like I said, don't really understand people that like feet. But yeah, that doesn't mean you gotta go and judge them. It doesn't mean you gotta go and be mean to them just because they like something that you don't like. Because there's probably something you like that they don't like that they could judge you for, but they don't. So there's no reason to start the cycle of hate. And also, I'd be wondering, like, do people that like feet like that, like, is it like a domination thing? Like, oh yeah, just step on me. Just step on me like the filthy trash I am. Like, I'm just filth. I'm not even better than the ground, so you can just step on me with your fucking feet. Is it like something like that? Or is it because, like, we as humans, we wear shoes and socks so often now. Like, we literally don't ever leave the house without, like, shoes and socks on. Feet are always covered. And so, like, maybe because of that, like, it's had, like, kind of like the genitalia effect on feet. Like, because, you know, we're always covering our private parts, like our fucking nips and our dicks and clits. And because, you know, it's inappropriate. And so maybe subconsciously, since the feet are always being covered up, you know, some homies' brains just be like subconsciously locking it in as like an inappropriate part of the body, because, you know, it's constantly covered, it's constantly, you know, hidden away. And so when they finally do get to see those feet, it's just like, oh, Oh my god. Oh my god, some feet. Yeah. Step on me. But yeah, okay, I'm sorry, but that's just like, you feel me, like a little personal theories I got on the concept, just because, I don't necessarily really understand it that well myself. I've never really been all really attracted to feet that much. But obviously, like if my girlfriend saw like, oh babe, can you like massage my feet, or like this or this or that, like, I'm not like disgusted by feet. If it's someone I love very much, bro, they need a foot massage or whatever, then yeah, I got you. It's not like I'm just completely appalled by them. I just don't really see the appeal and sexual interaction with them. So, but yeah, like I said, no judging though, no judging. If you like feet, bro, that's completely okay, bro. You can do whatever you want, just as I do whatever I want. And yeah, we can all just live together in harmony. Love whether we love feet or not, bro. We can all come together. Shit, bro. Maybe we'll kiss some feet together. Actually, maybe I'll try it just for the sake of connection with the community. Maybe we can have a fan meetup, and we'll choose one fan to be the foot fan, and then we'll all kiss their feet together. Fuck, the video is at 12 minutes. We got 18 more minutes of talking about feet. Feet. What else even is there to say about feet? Toenails are pretty interesting, and I don't really understand what they're for, other than maybe protecting your toes from like shit falling on them. Maybe, I don't know, because you're never gonna claw at anything with your toenail. I've never once in my life had to use my toenail for anything. I don't think so. I mean, maybe like I scratched my leg with my foot one time. But do you think we really, after all this like evolution or whatnot, all this perfect preparation of our bodies, we would keep toenails just to scratch our legs, even though we can scratch our legs with our hands and our arms? I'm not so sure. I gotta be honest, I'm not so sure. Well, I don't know. What else could you use toenails for? Because like, I feel like if you try to like if you're climbing something and you try to dig your toenail into whatever you're climbing, like it's just gonna rip your toenail out, and oh, that is not gonna be pleasant at all. Yeah, the only thing I could think of is like maybe protecting the tips of your toes from like an object falling on it. But that, I don't know, I don't think that really does anything. I don't think it really protects it. So I have no idea. Hey, low-key, if anyone makes it this far into the video, bro, comment down below and let me know what you think toenails are for. Because I genuinely haven't the slightest clue. And these little like lines in your feet are quite weird too. And it's weird how you can like, look, I can do this with my hand. Oh, well, kinda. Why is that a thing? To move my pinky, I gotta move this finger. To move this finger, I gotta move these fingers. To move this finger, I gotta move this finger. To move this finger, I gotta move these fingers. To move my thumb, I can just move my thumb. But it's especially worse on the toes, bro. You literally like you gotta damn near move all of them together. Like, hold on. Like, you can't move them separate. Oh, you can like move your pinky? I don't know. Move as a group. It's like, why do you not have more individuality in your toes? Why can we not move them more freely? I feel like it'd be sick as fuck if I could move my toes individually like fingers, and then I could train my legs to be more flexible, and then I have like 4 hands. That'd be fire, actually. Now that I think about it. Bro, low key, monkeys are fire as fuck, bro. They got like them little hand feets. Wait, is that like a real thing? Do monkeys really have like hand feet? And they'd be like grabbing onto tree branches with their feet? And they'll like swing upside down and like do whatever? Cause that shit, I think that shit is sick as fuck, bro. I wish I could do something like that. You feel me? Just swing around, not really fucking care about anything. Should go get a banana and just chill, bro. Live my monkey life, bro. That'd be chill as fuck. And just like having like the extra hands on the feet, bro. Like I feel like I don't know, if we really did evolve from monkeys, like why did we get rid of that? Like that is fire as fuck. Having a thumb on your feet, bro, so you can actually like use your feet to like grab shit and stuff. Like I don't know. Am I wilding? Am I tweaking out right now? I'm just going on and on and on and on. Fuck. 16 minutes. 16 feet. I wonder how many people could like stand on you before you die, or like before you start getting like crushed. You feel me? And that's like a multiplication of feet. So it's like, how many feet can you withstand? 2 feet? I don't know, somewhere from like average person. What's the pounds of the average person? Like 150 pounds or something? 140 pounds? 2 feet, 140 pounds. 4 feet, 280 pounds. 6 feet, 320 pounds. Oh no, 420 pounds? Yeah, 420 pounds. Fucking 8 feet, goddamn 560 pounds. Goddamn. Fucking. How many people would have to like. Actually, looky, now that I think about it, they couldn't just stand on you, because like if one person's standing on your arm and one person standing on your leg, like their weights aren't going to come together. It's just going to be one person standing on your arm and one person standing on your leg. So you'd have to like lay flat on the ground, and then you have to have something flat on top of you, and then all the people stand right here. So then it's like 2 feet, 140 pounds, 4 feet, 280 pounds, 6 feet, 320 pounds, and then it's just more feet and more feet and more feet and more feet and more feet until it's so many pounds that you just like you feel me? And then yeah, that's how you find out how many people or how many feet could be on you before you get crushed. And but also like, you never know, because like, people are an inconsistent factor, especially because like the big factor in this is weight, because there could be like a real fat fuck that pulls up to the event and just throws off the whole data, or like a really really skinny malnourished person pull up, just ruin the whole data. Like, but I guess, is the data really ruins? Because there really is like quite the amount of fluctuations in people's weight, despite the average is just like the average, bro, but that doesn't mean it's the majority. So okay, Can't be stolen. We gotta keep talking about feet. We gotta keep talking about feet. I can't stall. I was stalling for too long right then. I'm sorry. I'll put an extra 30 seconds after the 30-minute mark. Feet, bro. They're feet, bro. They're part of your body. They're amazing. And yeah, they're really helpful, bro. They're honestly a really awesome part of human anatomy. Very key, very pivotal part of what we do every day. But they're not required. They're not required at all. And just because you lose your feet doesn't mean you can't still be great. Just because you lose your feet doesn't mean you can't still go and do what you want. Obviously, yeah, there's going to be a bit of limitations in that sense, but you know, as long as you don't sulk in those limitations, as long as you don't let them completely hold you back, you see, you could allow those limitations to be a wall, or you could say fuck that wall, push that bitch down, then it's just a little hurdle you gotta jump over. You feel me? It's all about perspective. It's all about what you got going on here in your mind. Stephen Hawking, motherfucker. Actually, nah. He was on that fucking... I don't know. No, don't. Never mind, bro. He's not the example. I'm sorry. Yeah, nah. Fuck that guy. But yeah, there's been plenty of great people in wheelchairs. There's been plenty of great fucking paralyzed people. There's been plenty of great people with arms missing, with fucking all this shit, bro. So you can't let a little loss like feet throw you off your grind, bro, and throw you off your path, bro. If you lose your feet, crawl. And this is mirrored, by the way. Don't be taking everything I say at face value, or yesterday's video would have meant nothing but poop. But it didn't. There's deeper value in the shit. Okay, let me stop. But yeah, you can't let something like a loss like feet throw you off your grind, bro. If you're running towards your goals, bro, and then your feet get chopped off, fucking crawl, bro. And mirror this. Obviously, I'm not talking about your fucking feet, bro. If you make music, bro, and you love making music, and you're starting to do really good, fuck. My laptop just broke. I can't make music no more. Get on your phone. Get on BandLab. Crack FL Studio Mobile. Obviously, you know, BandLab is not going to be as high quality. It's not going to be, you know, what you're used to. It's not, you know, it's not the DAW that you're using on your laptop, bro. You don't got all the plugins you're using on your laptop. Maybe you can't use your mic that you're using on your laptop on your phone, but it's something until you get another laptop. That's the difference between allowing your laptop breaking to be a wall or forcing it to only be a hurdle. Yes, it's going to be harder for you to make music off your phone, but you can still do it. You can still persevere. You can't stop running towards your goal just because your feet get cut off. You can't allow small losses in life to snowball into giant ones, because that's what it is. If your laptop breaks and then you just stop making music completely until you get a new one, instead of making some on your phone, you're completely just letting your buzz die. By the next like week or 2 weeks or month that you get a laptop, since you didn't make no music at all, didn't post nothing at all in that time, your buzz is going to be completely shot down, bro. You're going to have to build your views right back up. Or you can make some slightly less quality music off the BandLab for the time being, and, you know, have to put a little more effort into that shit, have to do whatever, and keep your buzz going, and keep yourself on that path, and keep your perseverance, so you don't have to fucking restart, so you don't turn a small hurdle into a giant one. You feel me? You can't let small losses get into your head and throw you off your game. You got to stay logged in. Keep your mind honed. You have to have a strong mental fortitude to make it. And you can have that. Anyone can have that. I used to be the biggest bitch on this fucking earth, bro. I used to genuinely, like, I was nothing. I was nothing. I was absolutely fucking nothing. I had nothing, and I was nothing. And I did nothing. And I had the weakest mind. You could say anything to me. It would shatter me immediately. And I built myself up from there. I trained my brain. That sounded kind of corny, bro. Just like, I don't know. But actually, fuck that. We being motivational, bro. Ain't nothing corny about it. Ain't nothing corny about you. Ain't nothing corny about what you like. Ain't nothing corny about what you love. You can be you, bro. But anyways, like I was saying, I trained my mind and my mental fortitude to be able to look past the shit people say, and to be able to look past the shit that happens to me, and to be able to persevere and jump over these hurdles. And you can do it too, bro. Anyone can do it. Everyone on this fucking planet has the potential to be fucking amazing. And I'm not like a motivational speaker or nothing. I know I'm probably just regurgitating a lot of the shit that I already say. But, you know, you never know, bro. Maybe one new viewer will see this video. They never heard me say this before, and it'll help them, bro. It'll change their life, bro. So, you know, yeah, I just I'm not gonna stop, I guess. I don't know. I'll keep regurgitating the same slop, even if I never got no fucking psychiatric degree or whatever, psychology degree, even if I don't necessarily know what I'm talking about. You know, it's still like personal endeavors that I've went through in my own life that I feel like could be useful to some people. Now, obviously, like I said, didn't go to college or nothing for a psychological degree. I'm not a therapist, I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm not a motivational speaker. So everything I say is to be taken with a grain of salt, I guess. I don't know. Don't necessarily come to me for all the answers. You feel me? Because I don't have any of the answers. All I'm saying is my personal experiences, my personal endeavors, and, you know, my personal thoughts on life. I'm not saying any of what I say is the truth. You feel me? So, you know, don't be like, oh, you know, I took your advice and it didn't work for me, like you're a liar. Like, you know, everyone's situation is different. Now, there's similarities in a lot of the situations that people have. So I share my outlook so people with similar situations, you know, can persevere or whatever. But no one's situation is ever going to be exactly the same as mine or anyone else's. So, you know, what I'm saying isn't going to exactly 100% apply to you per se. You feel me? I'm just like trying to do my best to give helpful, friendly advice, not share facts. You feel me? But yeah. But yeah, you can't allow yourself to be halted over something like your feet getting cut off. Because there's always going to be loss in life. There's always going to be loss. You can't hold on to everything. It's impossible to keep everything in your grasp forever. Everything is going to have to go at one point in time. And you got to learn to accept it. And to live life in synergy with that loss, because loss also always leads to the greatest gain. You have to lose something to gain something. Equivalent exchange. That's how the world works. So next time, you feel me? Next time your feet get cut off, just sit here and think, okay, but what am I going to gain from this? And how can I persevere? Even though my feet are cut off, how can I persevere? How can I persevere? How can I keep going? And then after you persevere, you're going to realize, that all your feet getting cut off did was make you that much fucking stronger, bro.